Are you tired of waking up in the morning knowing that you live in a little crappy apartment? That's right. You go to your living room, you walk in there, it's crap, nothing in there looks great, and sometimes you just feel bad because you don't even got yourself a nice apartment. You look at your bank account and you just sitting at 2,500. That's nothing. That's not even enough to buy you a car. Then how do I do this? How do I become a good, successful player? Have all the drip, all the cash, all the cars. How do I do this? Well, I'm going to show you a guide how to grind when you're a new account. And maybe you will have 12 million in your bank account as soon as you're done watching this series. I do want to mention that it's going to take a long time for you to be able to grind really good money. As soon as you own a lot of stuff, as you can see, I'm going to show you all the stuff I own. I literally own everything in the game. You could be making around 200 to a million a day, but it all depends on how far you are, what level, etc., all that stuff. So keep in mind, you're not going to be making money real fast at the beginning, but there's a lot of new ways to make money these days that is actually becoming more easier for new players starting out. So let us begin. All right. So we're going to make a character. I'm making a girl character. Everything's going to be fast forward. I'm going to fast forward the whole thing. I probably will upload a a full gameplay through, like every single time I play, and essentially I'll just put the raw stuff. It won't have commentary though, because I'm not really commentating when I play this game. I just wanted to do fast forward because it'd be much better, because some people are kind of like short-term attention span. So I wanted to explain some things while we're doing this. The first thing we're going to do in this game is we're actually going to focus on the first dose and last dose missions, because the good thing about that, you get a free acid lab vehicle and you're able to sell stuff. It's the best one because you don't have to do multiple vehicles like the bikers missions. All right, we loaded in and we want to go to a private lobby because you don't want to do public. But back to the acid thing. You want to essentially get the acid lab because you can make good money while you're at it. And if you see me trying to buy a Dukes, I try to buy one because that's a bulletproof car, but apparently because I don't have a house, I can't buy it. It's kind of odd. I didn't expect that. So we're gonna go ahead to the first dose, but let's keep talking about explanations. All right, so we want to do first dose and last dose because you're gonna at least make over a mil. I want to say over 500,000. I don't remember how much it was. I know you get a good amount of money for every mission you do, so that's one thing to take into consideration. I think the mission itself pays you like 10k, but I think it adds like 50k plus every mission you do, and if you do all the first dose, all the 5 first dose missions, I think you get like an extra 100,000. And same thing with the last dose, you get money for every first mission, and then you get like 100,000 in the last, if you do all 5 of the last dose missions. All right, so obviously right now my character is heading there. I want to explain cars, since this is literally the main thing people really care about this game, customizing cars, doing all that stuff. Killing too, but I think most people, the reason why they want to make money is to pretty much customize cars. There's 2 ways to get cars. I've been getting cars this way for a while, and that is the casino, roulette wheel, and pretty much the LS car meet. LS car meet is a bit hard and a bit easy, depends on the week. Last week I think it was like get first place in pursuit missions for 3 days in a row. And if you're not good at pursuit missions, I freaking hate pursuit missions. You're not going to get that car. But you get a free car for doing pursuit missions, and you get a free car for doing the casino wheel. Now, I know what you're saying. Well, hey, I do the casino wheel, and I don't get the car. It's like every time I spin it every day, it doesn't get there. Yeah, I'll make a video about that in the future. I don't know if I want to make it too much because Rockstar might want to do something about it. There's a way to essentially get the car every time you spin the wheel. It's not 100% guaranteed, but there is a way to do it. and that's one thing that I want to make sure. So yeah, you can get the cars like that. I got like a couple of weeks cars from LS Car Meet because it was very fortunate to be able to get top 3. Sometimes it's top 3, top 5 for 3 days in a row. So you can get some cars. They're not the best looking cars sometimes, but honestly, it's better than nothing. Okay, so I'm level 1. I have a pistol. If you saw previously on the previous events, I did, essentially kill some cops. I stole from the store. I got a little bit of bullets. I don't have too many. That's one thing you're gonna have to do. You probably want to do that beforehand. I honestly decided not to do that, Pat, because I decided, hey, I'm just gonna collect bullets as I kill. That's usually what people do in many games, especially RPGs. You just freaking loot everything. So right now the mission is going to start, and we're going to essentially try our best not to die. Now, I do want to mention that I do die in this mission. Fortunately, it was the stupidest way to die. I survived this freaking onslaught, and I have no bullets for a while. I don't know if you let the computers fight, if they'll kill them all. I don't really think so. So, I go down there, bam, get some bullets, get back inside because I don't want to die. And there's nothing wrong with dying, by the way. If anyone's new to this game, there's nothing wrong with dying. If you die, it's not a big deal. You'll restart, and every time you restart, there's a midpoint. I wouldn't say midpoint, but there's a save point every time of the progression of the game. So let's just say right here, if you die right here, you're gonna have to start this whole thing over again. But if you finish this onslaught, you won't have to do it again after you die and lose all your lives. So yeah, right now we're just pretty much collecting bullets, killing all these guys, because that's what we got to do. You got to be careful. Since you're a level 1 character, you will get killed really fast, and I mean really fast. Like, it only takes a couple of bullets. Keep in mind, I'm level, my other account is level 180, and I could get one shot with freaking the shotgun by the computers. It's so dumb, but it's still a thing. But with the low levels, a couple of bullets, you're almost dying. Okay, so we survived the onslaught. I collected the bullets. I'm out here gonna talk to this freaking loser. Since I've done this mission so many times, I already know where to go. So I'm gonna go to the boat. Keep in mind, this is not the actual boat that they recommend. He'll call me right now and tell me there's a boat outside near, but this doesn't matter. This is the first one I saw. I'm going for it. In the map, you can see it's telling me to go that way. I survived this onslaught as well too. It's just, you gotta look at your map a lot, and you gotta make sure to be able to do something about that. As you can see, there was a guy that spawned behind me. He wasn't there when I got there, and that's one thing you gotta take in consideration. Sometimes enemies will spawn behind you. It depends on where you're at, depends on the level on the map and the story. Right here, we're just putting in work. We're just destroying. We're massacring. We're just doing what we gotta do to get through the day. Shoot that guy. Tell him like to mind his own business. Start shooting these guys. Chase them down. Gotta make sure to clear out. Okay, so I died right there. Boom. Not where I wanted to die. Okay, did I say I cleared this without dying? I don't remember too much. I guess I died. I know I died like game over died. You'll see right now. It's during this event. So I'm trying to dodge all these guys. Keep in mind, getting chased and getting shot at is really, and I mean really annoying. You really have to not let anyone be behind you. You either shoot the driver or you shoot something. Right there I crash and I get killed. That's my mistake. But as you can see, I got $4,000. And I'm going to be able to restart, and I don't have to do the massacre and that little thing to get the RV. I already got it. Now, one thing I'm going to do right here real quick is I'm going to buy some ammo. You can buy ammo on your interactive menu, and I just bought some SMG ammo because now whenever these little motorcyclists are following me, with motorcycle chasers, you just shoot them a couple of times and they fall off their bike. It's literally the best thing you could do right now. And right now I'm just making sure these guys don't follow me. At a certain point of the level, you're going to essentially they're not going to follow you anymore, and now you're free. I pick up this punk and pretty much head to the freak shop. That's where we're going to be heading. We will be getting chased by motorcycles again, but at this point it's going to be much easier. I got SMG bullets. Even though I died and I restarted, it was actually a good thing because I was able to get extra money. 4,000 isn't a lot, but it's good enough for ammo, my guy. I only have to waste 1,000 for ammo, so it's really beneficial. And since I don't have any, I don't have no bank, I have no, you know, Kotsaka, I have no nothing where you can get free snacks. You're gonna have to go to the stores and buy snacks. Actually, it's a bit something that people don't realize, that snacks are very important in this game, like really important. So that's one thing to take in consideration. We get to the freak shop, I drop them off, I finish the mission, and I got 7,000 plus another 50,000 for finishing the mission. So it's going to show us the 50,000 extra that we got for finishing the mission, and then we got a total of 60,000 at the moment. I do want to mention this, even though it's fast forward, it only took around 30 minutes. So from beginning customizing my character to finishing the first mission, I was able to accomplish this in literally 30 minutes. So every other last dose mission should probably take under 30 minutes as well. Alright, for quick join, this is something I recommend for people that are risk takers. Is you go to quick join, you go to heists, and you do diamond heist, because that's like the easiest. Kayo is also another easy one, but not necessarily easy for noobs, so diamond is much more easier. I recommend doing that. You could do a quick join, and you could join somebody that's looking for people to join their heist. These heists, generally for diamond, you can't do it by yourself, so you're always going to need a partner. I joined that, the leader kicked me out, the host. This is not an uncommon thing that happens when you're doing quick join. I don't know, some people keep their stuff open that they don't realize that they could close it, but you're essentially able to join a heist. I do want to mention something. You can make from like 200 to 400,000 for doing a quick join at a heist, a diamond heist. It's pretty good and it's pretty great. It depends on their loot. You can make a certain amount, but I do want to give you the side effects, not the side effects, but the negatives of it, is that you will have people that are trolling, and you will have people that just leave the game mid or late of the freaking mission. It doesn't make any sense, but it happens. This is my second heist I joined, and just to show you the ending is we didn't finish it. The guy quitted. We kept failing over and over, but that's not surprising. Usually people that do heists don't know what they're doing. In quick join, they're just joining in to try to make money and essentially not know what they're doing. I did join a heist previously. We failed like the second time because the guy was just roaming instead of following us. So the host quit. This one, the host quit after we failed like 5 times. Everybody was just honestly really bad. Right here, I'm not going to show the whole thing, but I will say something. There's 4 of us, and we didn't even clean out house. That's right, we did not even clean out house. We have 4 players, and we didn't even get all the loot in the vault. That's like unheard of, because I played with just me and another guy, and we're able to pretty much almost empty the whole freaking vault. But because people are just constantly trolling and just not even playing right, quick join can be a blessing and it could be a curse. So you could make money with quick join, but also you could end up with trolls and hosts that keep quitting the job. So take in consideration, if you do that, you could make money, but also you could be wasting time. Anyways, that's about it. I didn't manage to do this heist. I still only have 60,000, but I'll continue doing the first dose, and essentially I'm going to try to pretty much buy some stuff and recommend buying certain things. Anyways, I'm out. Peace.